All right, come to stand. Just close your eyes. Stand nice and tall here. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, reach your hands high overhead. Exhale, grab hold of each hand and drop your heels down to the mat, growing taller. Inhale, grab hold of that left wrist with the right hand. Give it a little tug. Opening up that left side body. Inhale. And exhale, come back to center. Grow taller as you reach hold of that opposite hand. Inhale, pulling it over just slightly to the left. Really press that right heel down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Take an inhale, fold your chest over your legs. And just hang here for a moment, grabbing hold of opposite elbows with each hand. And just shake your head yes. And shake your head no. Place your hands onto the mat. You can place them underneath your feet if that feels good, like a nice added hamstring stretch. Bend one knee and then the other. Inhale, filling that upper back with air. Exhale, sighing it all out. Walk your hands up to the top of the mat. Come to plank. Heels together, toes are apart. Neck is nice and long here, gazing towards the top of the mat as you reach the heels further back behind you. Inhale and exhale. Pike those hips up to the sky. Pedal out the feet, down dog. Bending one knee and then the other. And then dropping both heels down to the mat. As you reach that tailbone higher towards the sky, feel the backs of those legs open up. Left foot comes to the center of the mat. Point your right toe up towards the sky. Straighten that leg as you drop the left heel down. Step that right foot to the top of the mat in between both hands. Come up into your low lunge. Hands reach up towards the sky. See if you can sink further down into the mat, pressing through that front knee, opening up that left hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale. Drop that left knee down. Send the hips back as you straighten that front leg. Windshield wipe the toes. If it feels good to lower your chest over that front leg, feel free to do so. Good. Then bend that right knee. Come back up to your low lunge. Left heel drops down onto the mat. Arms open wide to warrior two. Like somebody's got you by both wrists, pulling your hands away from each other. Send that right hand back. Reverse warrior. Right elbow comes to your right knee. Left hand reaches towards the mirror. Tuck the tailbone under, sending that left shoulder blade back in space. Straighten that front leg, hand drops to the ankle. Good. Bend that front leg. Arms come to warrior two. Cartwheel hands down to the mat. Send that right leg back. Single leg, chaturanga. Lower the chest and lift up. Good. Gazing up at the sky. Inhale, pike those hips up. Pedal out the feet. Bending one knee and then the other. Both heels dropping down to the mat. We switch sides. Right foot comes to the center of the mat. Left foot comes up. Point that toe, really lengthening out from that hip. And send that left leg to the top of the mat. Low lunge. Hands reach up. Hips stay square to the mirror. See if you can really bend deeper through that front leg. And send that knee down. Hips back. Windshield wipe the toes. Good. Bend that front leg, come back up to your low lunge. Arms open wide to warrior two. Send that left hand back. Reverse warrior. Left elbow, left knee. Reach that right hand towards the mirror. Tuck that tailbone under. Straighten that front leg. Wrist comes down to the shin. Press that right shoulder blade further back. Deepen that twist. Gazing up at that right hand. Bend the left knee, arms to warrior two, and cartwheel the hands down, single leg, chaturanga, to upward facing dog. Pull that belly into the spine as we stay lifted here. And pike the hips. Pedal it out. Bending one knee and then the other. Drop both heels down to the mat. Tailbone reaches up to the sky, really pressing through the heels of both hands. And then walk your hands to meet your ankles. Hang here. And slowly roll up. Bone by bone by bone. Okay, come down onto your mat. We're going to be on all fours here. Grab hold of the ball. Place it behind your right knee. So we're going to be on our knees here. If you want to grab an extra mat or a blanket to come underneath you for a little added support, you can do so. Drop down to your left forearm. We're going to pulse up for 3 and then lower down. So 3, 2, 1, and then lower. So we've got that ball behind the knee. Having it there is causing us to squeeze those hamstrings super tight, engaging the glutes, engaging the backs of the legs. Good. 3 more. Flex that right foot. And lower last time. We go to singles, lower and lift. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 more, and then we pulse at the top. 2, hold here, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 more, then we go to hydrant. Lower, open that leg, pulse for 3, 2, 1, and lower. Open and lower back. Good. Now make sure you're not dropping through the spine here, staying lifted, pressing through that right heel of the hand. Belly is engaged, knitting those ribs together, corseting the waist. 2 more. Last one, then we go to singles. We lower and we lift it right back up. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, then we pulse at the top. 1, hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep that leg up. Grab hold of the ball with your right hand. Place it at the top of your mat. So your arm is long in front of your shoulder here. So you're going to take your right knee and we're going to take advantage of this space. We're going to cross it in front of our left knee, reaching all the way up towards our forearm and send it back. Pointing that toe as we reach it back. So you're dropping that knee down to the mat with so much control, like you're squeezing and crunching those abs in as you press down into the ball to really feel that crunch. We good? Let's make space, everybody. Be a good neighbor. 3 more like this, and then we'll add on. That ball is there to challenge your stability. So you're taking off center here, making your abs engage just to work. Last time. So we tap down, send that leg back. Now we cross the knee behind the left knee, reach it up towards the sky, and then bring it forward. So we're just adding on to what we just did, pressing down through that ball. Good. 4 more. How we doing Thursday? Woo! Got it going. 3 more. Make sure you're pulling that belly in and up as you crunch and cross that leg. Last time, and then we're going to add on again. Good. So we're going to add a lower lift. So we cross that knee behind, and then we tap the toe down to the mat, lift it back up, and start over. Woo! We good up there? Back there? What's going on? We cross. And we bring it forward. Oh, I forgot the low lift. You guys got it, though. 2 more. Press down through that ball. Last time. Cross. And low lift. Hold that leg up. We pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and take a child's pose. We feel that? Nice. All right, let's switch sides. Ball goes behind that left knee. Drop down onto that right forearm. I want you to really flex that foot. As you try to pull that heel in towards the glute, that's going to get some good activation here. So we hold up for 3, 2, 1. Tap it down and lift right back up. You feel that difference when you flex the foot? lower. 4 more. Last 2. 3, 2, 1. Good. We go to singles after this. Singles. 8, 7, 6. Squeeze that ball. Pull that belly up. 4, 3 more, and then we pulse. 2, 1. Hold it here. Pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5. 4 more, then we open the hydrant. 2, 1, and hydrants for 3, 2, 1, and lower. Open back up. Good. Try not to send that right hip out in space. Try to keep it over the knee. Trying to keep a straight line there. Good. Don't forget to breathe. Try to keep that neck long too. The tendency here is to really curve the spine and shrug the shoulders. Last time. And lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, then we pulse. Hold it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab hold of that ball with the left hand. Send that left palm of the hand in front of the mat. Adjust if you need to. We're taking that left knee, crossing it in front of our right chest, tapping down in front of that elbow. So we're just starting here with this cross, pressing down into the ball to cause those abs to have to control the movement here. We've got 3 more, and then we'll add on 2. Last one, then we cross that knee back behind the right knee. Cross it back. Lift it up. Knee tap. Good. Really pointing the toe. Trying to send length from that hip all the way down to the foot. 2 more, and then we'll add on. Last time. Good. Send it back, lower lift. Cross that knee and tap. Tap. Oh, the sweat is already dripping. 4 more. Last 3. And 2. Last time. Hold that foot up, we pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and child's pose. Reach those hands further on the mat. Send those hips back. All right, come onto your backs. We're going to take that ball, place it at like our underwear line, our low back. So you're going to lay on top of the ball. All right. Whew, I already have sweat dripping into my eyeballs. This bodes well for us. All right, legs come up into tabletop. Hands are behind the head. One hand on top of the other to try to keep those elbows wide. Place your left foot onto the mat. Point those right toes up towards the sky, external rotation of that foot. Now you're in your chest curl here. If this ever feels too much, you lower that head down. We stay lifted, we lower that leg, and we lift it right back up. So we lower and lift. So we're pressing through that left heel, gazing in between our inner thighs, knitting the ribs here, warming up the core. Good. 2 more. We lower, we lift it back up, and now we just crunch. So it's a small crunch here. I want you to think about pulling that low belly in and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hover that left foot off of the mat. You can keep that left foot hovering in a bent position, or you straighten the leg and you scissor switch. For 4, 3. You're still in your chest curl. 2. Last one. And now the right foot comes down onto the mat. So we're still in our chest curl. Left foot lowers and lift it back up. See if you can crunch a little bit deeper. Not up, but forward. Forward, reaching towards the mirror. We feel that belly? Nobody? Okay. You know what that means. Keep those elbows wide. 2 more. Lower. Lift back up, pulse. Crunch. 8. If you want an added challenge, lift that right foot up off of the mat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen that left butt, that right leg long, and scissor switch. 3, 2, 1. And place both feet down onto the mat. Lift your hips, grab hold of that ball. So we're holding that ball now in between both hands. Left foot is going to come up towards the sky now. Just drop it here to hover. We're going to pick our upper back up off of the mat. And as we pull up, we lift that leg higher and we roll back. Arms stopping right above your shoulders. So we're crunching up into that leg, reaching the ball towards our ankle. Good. 3 more. We've been doing a lot of teaser in my class. I wanted to give you a prep to how to prepare for teaser. If it's a workout, a move you want to start to incorporate more in your own practice. 2 more. Last one. Hold up here. We pulse the chest forward for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pick that right foot up off of the mat. Extend it to meet the left. Lower the left foot down, hover it off of the mat, and lift it back up. Our low belly has to be pulling in super tight to keep us steady here. 2 more. Squeeze that ball. And now drop both legs for 3. 2. Anybody? 1. Drop that left foot down, lower back. Woo! Now we keep going. We just switch sides. No break. Yes, Thursday, you've got this. Keep going. We're building today. 3 more. Now I hear you. You can't hear me? All right. I'll be louder. I'll lower the music in 1 second. 1 more. And we pulse up. Reach the hands towards the toes. Scoop that belly. Tuck that tailbone towards the mirror. For 4, 3, 2, left leg is long to meet the right. We lower that right heel down towards the mat and pick it back up. Squeeze that ball, scoop that belly. 3, 2, 1, both legs drop. Come on, let's do it. 3, 2, squeeze that ball. 1, and now you send your legs down, arms back at the same time, and you lower all the way down. All right, we're gonna add on. I'm gonna adjust the music so you can hear me. Take your knees into your chest, just rock side to side. Woo! All right, take that ball, place it in between your ankles. Where we normally start class with this, we're gonna end this sequence with our 100. So we reach our hands up towards the sky, lower them down to the mat as you lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Extend your legs to a high diagonal. Squeeze the ball as you pump your arms. For inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it feels better to keep your knees bent, you can do so. If you want a hand behind your head to support your neck, you can do so. If you want to stay down on your back, you can do that too. Whatever feels good for you, as long as you're inhaling and exhaling. 4 more breath cycles here. Let's go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gazing down in between those inner thighs, squeeze that ball. Reach the heels towards each other as your toes are pointed. Inhale and exhale. Last breath here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Reach those fingers towards the mirror. and knees to chest. Lower down. Good. Place that ball to the side or behind your mat. We're done with it for now. Just rock out a little bit side to side. Take a sip of water if you need. When you're ready, meet me back on your mat. Legs long, zip those feet together so your heels are squeezing here. We're gonna go through our roll up. Now you know, I talk about this every week. I want you squeezing those heels, flexing those feet. It's gonna help you. Reach those hands up towards the sky. Chin tucks to your chest. Peel your upper back up off of the mat, then your middle back. And as you pull that low back up, think about taking that belly button, squeezing it in and reaching it up towards your chest. As you round the spine, reaching those hands shoulder height forward past your toes, take a stretch. And then lower down, tucking that tailbone, reaching it towards the mirror, heels stretching. Belly button reaching towards the back of the room as you lower down with control all the way down. Inhale, prepare, chin to chest, and peel yourself up. Squeeze those heels, reach those legs, and stretch. Now, some of you are sinking those arms down. I want them lifted, always staying the height of the shoulder blades as you stretch forward. All the way down. We have 2 more. Inhale. Here, I want you rounding that spine. C-curve shape of that spine. And lower all the way down. We have 1 more like this. Inhale, prepare. Roll up. And exhale as you reach those hands forward. And lower down. Bone by bone by bone. Good. Arms are long on the mat. Legs come up into tabletop. Point the toes up towards the sky. We're back in Pilates stance. So our heels are squeezing together. Toes are apart. You're going to lift the hips up as you send the legs back behind you. Now, we're pausing here. I want you thinking about where you are on your back. You should be on the tips of the shoulder blades here. Now, see if you can lift the quads a little bit higher away from your nose so they're still lifted. Open those feet hip distance apart. Flex the toes. Drop your spine down, bone by bone, working just the middle back, and then the low back, and then legs extend to 45. Good. Now send the legs back. And as they reach the back, see if you can tap those toes down onto the mat as you flex the feet. Now open the legs shoulder distance apart and roll down. Good. 2 more like this. Zip the legs. Point the toes. Send them back. Good. Inhale. And exhale as the legs lower. Last time. Good. Flex the feet and lower down. Bone by bone. Good. Legs come down all the way onto the mat. Feet zip together. Hands up towards the sky. We take a roll up to come to a seated position at the top of our mat. We're moving into rolling like a ball. So we scooch forward on the top of our mat. Our heels are squeezing together, reaching towards our seat. So we're bending our knees super wide to bring our seat as close to our heels as we can. We reach our hands up. We wrap them around our knees. So our knees are in the crooks of our elbows. We're grabbing hold of our ankles. And we lift our heels up off of the mat. Roll back onto your sits bones. So we're in a balanced position here. Now, think about your spine. I want a C-curve up the spine. That means your belly is reaching back as you're rounded through the top and the bottom of your curve. You roll back and you come forward. Good. See if you can keep the chin tucked towards the chest the whole time. And we're moving with control here. Rather than letting the momentum of the roll moving us. And up. Good. 2 more like this, and then we'll add on. Last time here. And we'll add on after this. So bring your knees, your elbows to the tops of the knees. This is going to be more challenging. So if you want to come back to this position or grab hold behind the thighs, do that. We roll back and we come forward. So now you really have to use your core to move you Back to the balance position. 3 more. Talk to me. Yeah. 2. Last time, see if you can come up to a squat. Anybody? Anybody? Try it again, try it again, try it again. Cross your feet, come back onto your seat, roll back, and come back up. Whoa, that's hard. We're gonna try it one more time. And cross, roll back. Woo. Hold the squat, come on, let's go. We pulse down. 8, 7, 6. Send those hips further back. 3, 2, 1. Stay down here. Hold. 8, 7, 6. Lift that chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open those knees and then bring them back. So we're opening and then we're squeezing our inner thighs. Like we're squeezing a ball in between our inner thighs. Whew. See if you can drop lower. 2 more. 1 last set of pulses, then we're done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stand. Come back down onto your backs. How'd that feel? Good. Take a sip of water. How we doing volume? Can you guys hear me okay? Better? Better? Good. All right. Let's come back onto our backs. Legs are in tabletop. Take that left hand, place it on top of the right knee. Lift into your chest curl. Right hand reaches towards your right ankle. Send that left leg long towards the mirror. Now, pull that knee like you're reaching it towards that right shoulder. See if you can pull it even deeper. Bringing it closer to meet that right shoulder. Left leg lengthens even longer out of the hip. Give it a little bit more of a tug. Reach it further towards that shoulder. See if you can deepen the bend of that chest curl. Not up, but forward. Scooping that low belly in and up towards the chin. We're going to pull that knee in one more time towards our shoulder. And then we're going to switch sides. Switch. Switch. Now we're going to hold with that left knee reaching towards our left shoulder. Pull that belly in and knit the ribs together. Gazing down in between the inner thighs. Pull that left knee further towards that left shoulder. Keep reaching it, keep reaching it. Inhale, and as you exhale, give it a little bit more of a tug. We're going to scissor switch, or not scissor switch, we're going to switch. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Inhale as you pull the legs in. Exhale as you send that leg out. Good. 3, 2, last one. And knees to chest. Lower all the way down. Lift yourself right back up. You're in your chest curl. Both legs are going to extend towards the mirror as both hands shoot back behind you. So fingers are really engaged, reaching long behind you. And then you scoop the knees in towards the chest and extend. Exhale as you pull yourself into a ball. Inhale as you extend. Inhale, breathe. 3 more. And as you extend those legs, make sure you point the toes and keep those heels glued together in Pilates stance. I know it's a lot to think about. 2 more. Last one. And lower your head, neck, and shoulders all the way down. Good. Both hands come behind your head. One hand on top of the other. Elbows are wide. Open up and lift into your chest curl. Both toes point up towards the sky. Heels together, toes apart. We lower the legs for a count of 3. And then we lift them back up for 1, 3, 2, 1. And lift. Check those shoulders or those elbows. Make sure they're wide. You're in your chest curl here. And I don't want you going so low that this hits your low back. You should feel supported the entire drop. 2 more. Last time. And now we're going to drop for 1, lift for 3. Good. Drop. 2 more. Last one. Lift those legs up, tap the heels for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and knees to chest. Good. 2 more moves in our series of 5 here. Legs both point up towards the sky, heels together, toes apart. Walk both hands up towards that right ankle. Left leg extends to a high diagonal. Pull that right leg in towards the chest, pulse, pulse, and then switch the legs. Pulse, pulse, switch. Pulse, pulse, switch. Now I want you to gaze at that lower leg. Look at that knee. I want you to think about keeping that leg super straight. So I'm looking at my right knee as I'm watching it as it comes up, making sure that leg stays nice and straight. 3 more. Last 2. 1 more each side. And knees to chest. Lower all the way down. Last move here. Hands back behind your head, one hand on top of the other. Come into your chest curl, legs are in tabletop. We rotate, twisting and lifting our left shoulder blade up off of the mat, reaching that left elbow to the right knee. Left leg extends to a high diagonal. Lift that right rib up off of the mat. So you're in a lifted position here. Come through center and switch sides. Lifting higher off of that low rib cage each time you cross. And lift through center. 4 more. 3 more. Last one, and lower all the way down. Pull those knees into the chest, rock it out. All right, we're gonna grab hold of that ball again. Where did I put my ball? All right, grab hold of your ball. You're staying on your back. We're moving into some bridge work, which sometimes feels like a little bit of a break. Ooh. Okay, but this won't be a break. All right, squeeze the ball in between your inner thighs. We're gonna work on articulating the spine here. So before we do anything, fingers are long on the mat. Relax the shoulders, pull them away from the ears, reaching the fingers further towards the mirror. I want you to tuck that tailbone like you're about to lift your hips up. So you're tucking that tailbone all the way under, but before you lift up, we're gonna rock the other way. So now press that tailbone down into the mat, and it's gonna drop like you're reaching your belly button now towards the mirror. Now switch directions. So tailbone tucks under, belly button is reaching towards the chest. We're not moving, we're just moving through this hip position, tucking that tailbone under, and then press the tailbone down to the mat. 1 more like this, tuck, and rock the pelvis. Good, last time. Now we tuck that tailbone under, and as we do so, we keep going. So we lift our hips up off of the mat, squeezing the glutes at the top, and then we lower down. Rock that tailbone as you reach the bottom, so you press that tailbone down into the mat, untucking the tailbone each time. 4 more, squeezing that ball the whole time. Good. Keep reaching those fingers long. Good. Last time, we stay lifted here. So our tailbone's tucked under. We're squeezing that ball. Bring your heels even closer towards your seat if you can. Now reach those hips up towards the sky. We're pulsing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now stay lifted here. Now I want you to walk your heels forward on the mat. So your heels are now reaching towards the top of the mat, and we're gonna lift up, pulse. So same thing, but just different position of our feet. Squeezing that ball. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now you're going to walk your heels back underneath your hips, and we're going to squeeze the ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now stay lifted. Reach for that ball. We're not dropping out of our bridge. We take that ball, we place it underneath our right knee. Right foot comes down onto the mat. Left foot reaches up towards the sky, point that toe. Single leg bridges. If you get a foot cramp like I did, just flex and point. So we're squeezing that ball. Oh my God, like immediate, right? Anybody? 4, 3, 2, keep it up. Flex that foot, lower knee to knee. Point to lift. Woo! I told you it would feel like a break, but it's not. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Heel drops to hit that opposite quad. Point the toe. Extend it to the outside of the mat. Oh, yes. Keeping that right leg super steady. Try to keep both hips square. 3 more. Laughing is good. It means you're breathing. 2 more. 1. Keep that toe pointed up towards the sky. Last thing, we pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay lifted. Don't drop that bridge. Grab that ball. We switch sides. Don't you drop. Don't you drop. Left foot comes down onto the mat. Right foot lifts. Single leg bridge. Lift and lower. So we're squeezing that ball. Firing up that left glute. Core is super tight here. Good. 3 more. 2. Stay lifted. Flex the foot. Knee to knee. Pointed to lift. Keep digging that left heel down into the mat. Lift the hips even higher. 3 more. 2, 1. And heel taps that quad. Send it to the outside of the mat as you point. Keep lifting that left hip. Don't let it drop. Try not to speed it up because you want it to be over. Precision here. We move with precision. 2 more. Last one. Toes point up towards the sky. We pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop that right foot. Keep those hips lifted. We got one more thing here. Grab that ball. Back in between the inner thighs. And we single bridge. Our tailbone is tapping for just a second, and then we're lifting it right back up. 4, 3, squeezing the glutes as you reach the top. Hold here, squeeze the ball. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower all the way down. Pull your knees into your chest. Rock out side to side. Good. All right, come onto your stomachs. You can get rid of the ball. We're going to come all the way down onto our chests, onto our bellies. Hands are underneath our shoulders. Elbows are pointing back towards the back of the room. Legs are hip distance apart. Now, we're on our stomachs here, but I want you to pull that belly up like it's resting on a tack. Like you've got a tack underneath your belly button. You're keeping that belly pulling in and up. We press through the heels of our hands and we lift our chest up and forward. Squeezing those muscles in the back of our shoulders and lower down. Pressing up, reaching not just up, but reaching that chest forward, lengthening through the spine and lower down. Press and lift. Squeezing the glutes at the top and lower down. Good, last time. And lower all the way down. Come on to both forearms. Make fists with each hand. Legs stay hip distance apart. Now your belly is pulling up off of the mat in towards your spine. You're gonna bring that right heel in towards your seat. Kick, kick, and switch legs. Kick, kick, and switch. This is single leg kick. Pointing the toes, gazing out in front of the top of the mat, pulling that belly in, knitting the ribs. For 4, 3, 2, last one. And legs lengthen, lower all the way down. All right, one hand comes on top of each other at the low back. You're gonna zip your legs together, and now we're gonna move through double leg kicks. So we're reaching our heels in towards our seat for 3, 2, 1. As you straighten your legs, straighten your arms, lifting your chest up, gazing in front of you. Lower down, drop onto that left cheek, bending the elbows back to rest position. And extend, and lift. And lower that right cheek down, kick for 3, 2, 1, and lift. Good. Lower down. 3, 2, 1. 2 more. And extend. Last time. 3, 2, 1. And extend. Now we stay lifted here. Arms come forward. We start to swim. Kicking our feet, kicking our legs, kicking our arms. Keep that chest lifted for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Arms lower, legs lower, and lift back up. And lower, and lift. Oh, try to really straighten those arms. This is super hard. 3 more. Anybody feel it? 2, 1. And hands underneath your shoulders. Come up onto your toes. Hold your plank. Almost done here. Hold this plank. Heels reaching towards the back of the room. Neck is super long. Belly pulls into the spine. Bend the elbows. Lower yourself down. Extend the arms out and swim. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands underneath the shoulders. Curl the toes. Press up. Hold your plank. Keep pulling that belly in. Keep squeezing the quads, squeezing the legs together. Bend the elbows, lower down. Swim. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands under the shoulders. Last time. Plank. Hold this plank. Squeeze those heels. Woo! 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Don't quit now. Let's go. 3, 2. Bend the elbows. Lower down. Last round of swimming. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands under the shoulders. Push up. Down dog. Pedal out the feet, bending one knee and then the other. Last part of class here. You've almost made it. 45 minutes of hard freaking work tonight. Walk those hands back. Fold the chest over the legs. Slowly roll up, bone by bone. Reach those hands high overhead. Grow taller, go taller. Exhale, fold the chest. Lower the hands, walk them out to the top of the mat. 4 push-ups. Drop down to your knees if you need to. When you're done, you pike the hips, down dog, walk the hands to meet the ankles, roll up, and we finish with 3 push-ups, then 2 push-ups, 1 push-up, and you're out of here. Give me 3 more. 2. Pike those hips. Yes, you've got this. You've got this. Let me hear you groan. 2 more. Come on. Keep going. I'm just turning the music up. Don't you stop. Don't you stop. Pike.
Last time. Roll out. One more push-up and we hold our plank. Hold that plank. Drop down to your forearms if you need to. You've got less than 15 seconds. Three, two, and knees drop. Lower all the way down. You did it, Thursday. How do we feel? Reach those hips back towards the back of the room. Hands reach long in front of you towards the top of your mat. Take an inhale, fill up that chest. And as you exhale, send those hips further down towards the mat. Just keep breathing here. Inhale, filling up that chest. And exhale, send the hips further back. Walk the hands over to the left. Inhale as you reach that left hand longer on the mat. Exhale as you send that right hip further back towards the heel. Inhale, walk your hands to center. Take another breath, walk those hands over to the right. Reach that left hand even longer than the right. Left hip reaches further back towards that left heel. And back through center. Come to lay on your back.